Hi guys, and welcome to week 2. Hopefully you have felt the effects a little bit. That's what we would like you to know, kind of be aware of, that you've done some stuff in week 1. If you can feel your abs and core a little bit, then that's good news. It means that some changes are happening, which is what we want. So this is week 2, amazing, and this is day 1. So this is the explanation for day 1 of week 2 of the workout that you're going to do today. So we're repeating a very similar format to the format that we did in week 1, but different exercises. So basically we've got 40 seconds on the timer, so 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and we've got 2 rounds of 5 exercises. So you're going to basically run through the 5 exercises twice through, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. And that's our 10-minute ab workout for day 1 of week 2. So your first exercise, I think most of you have probably done these before, is good old bicycle abs. So I'm just going to change the camera of the angle. So a bicycle ab, just to remind you, is you're going to come down, lie on your back, on the floor, and you're going to bring your legs up to tabletop, hands behind your head, and elbows bent, and then the idea is what you're going to do is you're going to bring one knee in, drive one knee in to the opposite elbow. So you can make this harder by extending your legs out straight. You can keep it easier by not fully extending your legs. It's up to you. If you want to, you can even rest, and easier still, rest your knee on the floor and then come up. So crunching up and over, and you're trying to drive the left elbow to the right knee and vice versa. Bicycle ab, fantastic. So that's your first exercise. Your second exercise is something called a dolphin plank. So we did planks last time, lots of planks in week 1, different variation of a plank in week 2. So dolphin plank, you basically go from a normal plank position, push your bum up in the air and then drop it back down again. So you start off in a nice strong plank position. So again, when you plank, keep this bit nice and tight. Make sure that you're in a nice straight line, okay? So if you look at my body, it's head, shoulders, hips, knees, feet, in that order. And then what you're going to do is you're actually going to push back, push your bum up into the air, and then drop back into the plank position. So it's this movement, pushing back, back to here, pushing back, back to here. That's a dolphin plank, and that's what I'd like you to do. You can, if you want to, do this on your forearms. So again, push up here, back to here, here, back to here. Generally with a plank, it's harder on your abs, on your forearms, although it's a little bit easier on your upper body. So that's your second exercise. Your third exercise is a straight leg crossover and drive. So really good for your lower abs. You're going to lie down, hands down by your side. We're going to start with the right leg, and you basically pick the right leg up, drop it over the left leg, bring it back, drive it in, swap over. Left leg goes over the right, drive it in. So it's just this movement here. Seems quite simple, it's quite effective at working your lower abs, and we're going to do that for the 40 seconds. That's your third exercise. Next exercise is a bird dog. So bird dog, you can do this in one of 2 ways. So the easier version is you're going to come onto all fours and then set your core again nice and tight, so you don't want your back to dip, you don't want it to arch, you want it to be set strong, and you're going to extend one arm on the opposite leg. So right leg, left arm, swap over, and again you want a little bit of a hold. Generally people are more balanced on one side than the other, so you might find it's harder to balance on one side or the other, and you don't want to just be cranking them out like this. Actually stop, hold for a second, and then swap over. If you want to take it up a level, you're going to do what we call, you're going to do the same movement in what we call a bear position. So basically, you're just going to lift your knees. So you start from the floor. You're going to lift your knees and hold your knees just off the floor, and your shins should stay parallel with the floor. So what happens is as you get tired, you tend to raise your bum up, and you'll see people come up like this. So you need to try and keep those shins parallel with the floor. And then in this position, it's a lot harder. You're then going to do your bird dog here. Again, a whole lot harder in this position. You can maybe start off in that position, drop down to your knees if you need to, or if that feels too much, just stick with on your knees. And your last one is a straight leg plank raise. So again, another plank, back on our front. Again, you can come down to your elbows if you want. I'll just show you this position first. And you're going to just lift one leg up straight and then the other. So you're literally keeping your leg straight, knee straight, coming from the hip, raising one leg up. Try not so that your hip angle change too much, or your bum angle, so your bum should stay in the same position, and you're just raising leg up and then the other, okay? Nice stretch down the front of the hip flexors, which is really good after all the core stuff we've been doing. So that's basically your 5 exercises. You do those twice through, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then that's day 1, week 2 done.